Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is going to be for all Leos, okay? And what it is I don't have your charts. I don't know what your ascending is. I don't know what your moon is or your rising. Don't know what your Venus is. Don't know what your Mars is. So this is a general reading. It may resonate. It may not resonate, okay? Take what does, use it for good use, or ignore it. It's up to you, okay? But don't try to make something fit, because if you do, then what's going to happen is you are going to uh, get yourself or mess up something if you try to make it fit, okay? So don't do that, all right? So, I will go ahead. All the cards have been shuffled, separated, and all that, so we can move right along um, in the reading. All right, let's see what we got here. We still got Venus in your first house, Leo. Um, so she's going to be moving to Virgo on the uh-oh, on the 8th, which will be the day after tomorrow. Will be this weekend. She'll be moving, and her time spent in Virgo, she will be in a fall. Okay, because Venus doesn't like to work. She doesn't like Virgo, and she doesn't like Capricorn. Neither one of those signs does she like, because it deals with work. She wants pleasure. She wants beauty. She wants to have fun. Um, uh, she wants to adorn herself. She wants some attention. She likes to be noticed. So be aware of those things. And in order to adorn herself in some way, she will get you to spend money. So this is not the time to do that. All right? All right. So let's start. Like I said, I've already shuffled all the cards, split the decks, and all, and so we'll begin. Okay? All righty. All right, we got a situation coming out already. We've got the King of Cups showing up. That was quick, fast. So something here for you guys is really kind of going. Is Pisces energy here? I interpret kings on the mutable signs due to kings have to be able to adapt to environments or situations. They have to make changes. That's what makes them kings. They have to make decisions, and sometimes they have to prioritize what is most important at the moment. They will give their advice. Um, they will do as a ruler, and they are a ruler, um, what is best for everyone involved. My earplug keeps falling out. Um, but they do what is best for the whole, um, the people they kind of rule over, um, or their positions in their companies, or um, in their studies. They have a lot of knowledge. Usually kings have quite a bit of experience and skills and talents in what they do. So the situation is here with this King of Cups, but like I said, it's Pisces energy. Now he rules the waters. He's ruler of all the waters. Uh, there's variations in the waters, correct? We have emotions. Uh, Sometimes he makes or does things by what he feels. And then again, Jesus, I'm fighting with this earplug. Um, he also rules over the seas. He's known as Titan, um, the Lord over the seas uh, and the waters. And he rules over weather. He rules over the emotions. If it's cloudy outside and it's whatever, it can be sort of depressing or gloomy or something in that nature. But um, it's also he can make things appear to be sort of an illusion. Are you seeing what you really see? Is dreams, is goals. Um, Sometimes the emotions are hidden. What's in the within ruling waters, the element of water, it's the consciousness, the subconscious, the unconscious. Um, and sometimes he stays in the depth of the oceans, and then sometimes he comes up, um, and creates a storm, more or less. But with this here, we do know he's part of the interpersonal planets or the transpersonal planets, meaning the outermost planets that affect our environment. The kings affect the environment in some way: earth, air, water, fire, and those effects they have on us. And this particular king happens to make us feel certain things or revisit things. And right now with Neptune, and he's the ruler of Neptune, that's his staff, the little spear that he carries in the sea. He's like Little Mermaid's daddy. um, so he's a ruler over the seas. A lot of feeling there, and emotions can be very destructive as well. Um, and like I said, Neptune is one of those transpersonal planets that push us beyond our limits into areas where we have to make adjustments in our lives. We have to transform. We have to change. And those transpersonal planets is Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus. Our social planets deal with Jupiter and Saturn. The laws and rules and regulations of Saturn, um, Jupiter being that a policy that's created, plus it's also I forgot, karma as well. But back to Neptune being the important right now, what's going on with this energy in the situation that you're going through right now is a sextile from Pluto over to Neptune and a sextile from Uranus over to Neptune. So sextiles are uh, productivity that can lead to some success, but you must activate the planet or activate those emotions and the mind and be proactive and be productive to succeed. And it's what, with this particular king, it's what we believe that needs to get done in order to succeed. It's goals, it's dreams, it's visions. It can also be confinement, our health, um, the medicines we take to better our health, to become better, healthier. The water we drink. Do we drink healthy water? Do we get plenty enough water? Do we get plenty enough sleep? Or do we set our goals too high? It's also, this can have some secrets involved or secret enemies here. Whereas in your seventh house is enemies that you know. It's the ones you don't know and the secrets that are kept from you that can disrupt the environment, your environment. What is the challenge here? Three of Wands, Aries energy. It's the second decan of Aries. This is waiting on something. It's, sometimes, a lot of times it's waiting on some people. A lot of people say it's waiting for ships to come in. You're waiting on something here to arrive uh, towards you. That's why I kind of look at it. You're waiting for something to arrive here, and whatever action you take when it arrives will be the destination. You'll have to make a choice on what action you're going to take here whenever this comes in, when it arrives. You may know that it comes, but then again, you don't know. Oh, let's see. In your foundation, you got the moon. Again, Pisces energy. Strong Pisces energy here. It's a reflection, the moon. Even though Neptune rules, the moon does affect the tides. Tide comes in, tide goes out. Water can be more destructive. Emotions can be more destructive when the moon is full. Or even energies of emotions can intensify during the time between a new moon and 2 weeks later you have the full moon, and it can intensify. So there's something here. You are waiting for something to arrive that is a challenge, or I look at it like a square to the situation that's here. And be able to determine then what you're going to do when it arrives, what action you will take when it gets there. And you may be in your foundation reflecting on something of what you feel. And this may be intensifying the longer you have to wait. And what action you will take. Now, with that being said, this could be the full moon that's coming, because the moon right now is in Cancer. So it can be, it's in its house that it rules, or the sign it rules, not the house. But it's in the 12th house as well. Cancer is your 12th house. So you're dealing with something here in your home. In your 12th house. There's no planets in right now at the present time. And that's because Mars, that rules Aries, that's opposite of Aries, and it's detriment, not doing anything. You can't do anything because whatever you're waiting for has not arrived. And so before you can take any action, you're going to have to wait, because apparently something's coming to the home or creating some sort of shedding something in from the past, and you can't do anything until that energy of Mars moves. But what's feeding all this here is Saturn, because Saturn's still in retrograde, Neptune's still in retrograde. So it's a process of reevaluating something here before you move on it. And how does it make you feel? Are you ready to let something go here? because the 12th house is about letting something go, releasing it. Now we're going to have a solar eclipse, which will be an angular solar eclipse, meaning that you'll see the moon block out the sun, but with the moon being for a little bit further from the earth. I don't know why I was saying before about close to the earth, because that would make it total. But it's a little further from the earth, so what you see is the moon is there, but you see like sort of a ring of fire around it. And it's like anticipation, that energy of the sun itself. You can still see it very visible. And this energy surrounding what you feel. What may need to be done, or what you want to get done. Deals with the sun. And the sun is sitting over there in Libra, and it's in a fall. Uh, just, and that's about your third house. And this is something about with whatever the south node is, and Mars being in conjunction with the south node, and the opposition to the north node, and the sun being in a square, or not a square. It's in an opposition to Chiron, that's in Aries, which is retrograde as well, and it's about healing. Something. Chiron is health. In any area, what area in your life where there is opposing something with health, something from the past. It could be past acts or actions you took in the past were not very healthy, or I would say emotionally fulfilling. And you're reflecting on that. The health of something here. Maybe it could have been communication or news you received. And Libra is your third house. Aries being your ninth house. So you want to, in that ninth house is all about exploration, philosophy, learning. And Libra is about justice and balance and peace and harmony. And, thinking. The third house is thinking. The ninth house is what you see that you want to explore, or publish or write. That third house is writing too. Or what you're learning here. But I feel like there's a reflection in this, and this has a lot to do with what's going on right now. The moon, like I said, in Cancer, so you're feeling this energy, this pull of emotions. You may feel it a lot stronger right now during the high tides. And somewhat, when low tides come in, we feel a little depressed. Or sometimes we feel a release of emotions. Let's see what's crowning on this reading. 8 of Cups. What is bothering you here? We got a lot of cups here. I mean, it's straight right down the center, Pisces. A lot of who. It's like walking. I feel like there's some sort of. You got some kind of problem, emotional problem going on right now. I can tell you that right now. You don't know what to believe. And you're trying to see your way through something here as it comes. Whatever this is that keeps coming toward you, it puts you in a position of, well, when it comes, I'll just see what happens, and I'll have to decide then, or I'll have to do something about it. But it's almost like just sitting there waiting, waiting, waiting. When is the next wave going to hit me? Um, and there's like walking away or coming out of something, a shadow. Now, if I said that with Pisces being what I see here, where the shadow would lie, because you can see the person's a shadow in the shadows, in the darkness, would be Virgo. And this could be about work. This could be about service. This could be about your money, stability in your life. Um, but what this normally is you're leaving something here, a situation, and you're reflecting on it. But there's a problem here. You're being very cynical, very critical in that shadow, that deep underlying uh, something you may be repressing here. I gotta say it. Um, Feelings that you repress really deep down inside of you, and that would be the shadow in Virgo, and being very cynical or critical of something here that you're repressing. Now, what do we do when we get like that? It could be depression that sits in. That's the shadow side of us as well. When we get depressed because we're waiting on something that hasn't arrived. You don't know which way to go here, what action to take. There's that feel of, you may be experiencing a lot of that, um, especially with the sun, and you're ruled by the sun, as a matter of fact, and being in that quincunx over um, to Jupiter, which is expansion and growth. It's like you want to get moving, but you can't because you're repressing something here. Now, usually with the eight of cups, is yeah, when we get like something here, and we come out of the shadow, and we seek our destiny or our path that we're on. It's like when we go within, sort of a hermit mode too, in the shadow. When we go in that, it's issues we're dealing with, and once we have dealt with those issues, and we can sort them out or learn to adjust in some way to manage them, then we return. So you will hear that a lot of times we will leave a situation but return to it after we have processed things or adjusted to changes or adjusted to something here that is out of our control. And I feel like with this here, you know, you're dealing with, you're kind of holding back. I mean, it's like you could walk out that door anytime and follow your destiny. I mean, I've got a star here and I've got a star here. And I got one here. Star and the moons. I don't know. What's in the past on your south node? Ooh, we got the Fool here. So, The Fool is usually somebody who, it's the beginning of the major arcana of the universe. So in the past, there's some karma here that was sort of a past actions that maybe you jumped and went and done something before thinking it through. It's like a foolish action, an immature action. You took a risk. It's usually sometimes a risk, but it's immaturity. Instead of waiting, because the fool's looking at the king and the king's looking at the fool. It's like the king sitting on the throne that looks at the jester. And it's like, okay, what tricks you got now? It says the king to the jester. You're being foolish. And it could have created some karma here that you got to deal with from your own past actions. What do we got here? We got judgment. Oh, judgment is Pluto energy again. The Neptune, what Pluto? This is what's coming in the future. This is the North Node. So especially with the Moon right now and this um this King and King of Cups and the Moon here, and then the 8. All being dealing with Neptune. And remember what I said, Pluto? This is Pluto. But it's in Capricorn right now. But it's squared over to Mars and the South Node. So you're being, again, this is the challenge. This is the blockage. How do I deal with what comes at me? You know, that ship's coming in. How do I deal with what's coming on these seas of emotion? How do I deal with the actions of what do I need to do? And you know something here has got to change because Pluto is that of you've got the power, you've got the authority. Only you can control your actions and what you feel. Don't give that power to someone else to make you feel and having your emotions going up and down, up and down. Because it's also with the Fool, is Uranus energy. Something suddenly coming up, something suddenly it appears out of nowhere. And how do you react to it? I mean, giving somebody the power to control your emotions and your actions is crazy. This is where you master something and you become the king. You master your emotions. Thus, by mastering your emotions and adapting to situations in a sort of powerful way, authoritative way, and not letting anybody else make those calls for you, or control you in that way, and you being authentically who you are. And the whole thing is about taking back one's power and being authentic. And that's what Pluto's all about. And when you're dealing with Pluto in your 6th house, which has something to do with work here as well, and being of service to others, and in your 10th house of Taurus, where is your work, uh, your career, your reputation, it's a fixed sign. There's something here that may definitely be this sudden change, a rash, foolish thing that that you can't do that anymore. You just can't just jump on something because what you feel. You gotta master your feelings. By mastering your feelings, you master your reaction. By being authentically who you should be. And if they don't like it, then they don't like it. Okay. But it doesn't put you in this place of somewhat confusion, but depression, or trying to sort out, I don't know where my destiny lies. I don't know this. I don't know that. And, you know, one minute you're high, one minute you're low. And see, that's the thing. When people get like this and you go see a therapist or something like that, and then all of a sudden they start talking about medication, 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 medication. If you could realize by taking your power back and your authority back from others to keep them from controlling how you feel, because if they can control how you feel, then they control your actions. You see what I'm saying? But when you've got the power and you've got the authority over what you feel, you control your actions. You don't be irrational. You don't be foolish. Because it's like, you can't make me do something here that I don't want to, it doesn't affect me. It's when you give that power away and you don't have the control over it anymore, somebody else does, is where all of a sudden you go into this deep, unconscious depths of the undertow, and you're just pulled down and down and down, and you're trying to come out of the shadow. You become cynical. You become pessimistic to some degree, um, of life. And then you're not happy. You don't have much joy in your life anymore, no more much pleasure in yourself anymore, because you let someone else take it over. And it's just like, well, I don't care what you think. I don't feel that way. You can't manipulate what I feel. And this is where the king comes in. He masters his emotions. Doesn't matter if that moon is a new moon. You set your intentions of what you want to do. And when the full moon comes, you either surrender because you didn't succeed at something here that you were wanting to do, but it's on you. It's not because somebody else says you can't do it. See what I'm saying? Don't let somebody else control you emotionally. That's the worst thing you can do. And the next thing you're in therapy and you're going cuckoo and all this other stuff. All right? Don't let that happen. Where you are right now is the Page of Wands. First fire energy I've seen other than this. And you're looking directly at this way. Well, what is the next challenge? What is next going to come? This is like some sort of news, a message, an action. kind of sparks that wand. It's like, when can I light the fire? When can I light the fire? When can I light the fire? When can I do this? Now the wand is here. You hold the power of that fire in you. It's a really, we got to master our own minds and our own feelings and our own uh, emotions. That's part of feelings, but I mean, it's like mastering ourselves and being in control of our own lives instead of waiting around for somebody to tell you when to do something. And if it's outside your environment that has some control here, that's out there. You can't do anything about that. But you can control you. You can move on until the timing is right for you to do what needs to be done as it comes to you. Let's see what's in your environment. See, look what I said. Dang if it didn't. Six of Swords. Remember I said the ship comes in? It's like you're standing there waiting to take the action. You're waiting for the ship to come in. Six of Swords. Well, it's coming. Your wait's not going to be that long. It may be 3 days, but it's coming. Could be 3 days to a week. Whatever this is, it's coming. That's why you're standing there with the fire. It's like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Like that little dog. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I do it now? Can I do it now? Can I? No. Okay. Can I do it now? Can I do it now? No. Four of Swords. Hmm. Six of Swords to the Four of Swords. Somebody here, I feel, may be having trouble with sleep. Or when they sleep, they have dreams, they have visions. It's something here in the environment is not either getting enough rest, or they need rest, or they need healing. Something here of the mind. And again, I'm talking about Libra, and I'm talking here with Aquarius, that Six of Swords. Because that's the thing about ships coming over the seas, coming through those emotions. Somebody is going through something here. Why do I get this dread feeling like, oh my God? It's like dealing with somebody's depression. And it doesn't matter. If they're not willing to resolve it, then why are you letting it at your doorstep? Why are you carrying it? Why are you trying to fix it? Because this is your energy. Maybe you need to light a fire underneath this person's butt and say, look here. Either go do what you got to do or shut up. You know what you need to do. And this is where this comes in. It's more or less telling somebody, hey, you got to make changes in your life. You can't just keep doing this, floating around like a wandering, lost ship. But it's like somebody here just has these dreams and visions, and maybe they have unrealistic goals. Maybe they have problems with decisions. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know, no, 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 no. And this could go on and on and on. And it's till you say, hey, enough. I've had enough. You better make your choices and you better start taking control of your own destiny here. You better get behind the wheel of that ship and decide what you're going to do. Shit or get off the pot. Excuse my French, but it's an old saying. Because this is like dragging you down. And you got to take control back. If it takes you lighting a fire under somebody to get them doing something, then do it. We're talking about the Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is really, this is controlling this. Somebody's got your number and they know how to manipulate you or control you. And they're doing it by playing the trickster. Because, a lot of people call the magician the trickster. No, he's an alchemist. This is a trickster. This is an idiot. This is a fool that takes risk and wants everybody to get on the cliff with him and just, let's all just kumbaya and just jump off the cliff, This could be a father figure. This could be a boss. This could be somebody in power, and they know how to be that trickster, that illusionist. Like I said, the court gesture, the tricks that they play. And you got to stop this. This has got to come to an end. And I think, you may blow up because something in you has already been lit. And it may not come out the way you want to, the way you would like for it to. I mean, you know. But in your environment here, it's like whatever this is here, like I said, it's like taking your power back from an idiot or something foolish here that keeps you in the dark. I just feel like somebody's just playing these illusions with you. And if you listen long enough, if you really listening to every time that something here comes around, that ship comes around, because it keeps coming. You just waiting for it to come. That's all you're doing. Well, here comes the idiot again. What kind of story is there now here? What kind of illusion or dream is he trying, or she trying to sell us now? Somebody here is a master in this, of people's emotions. It's almost like they think of things. Okay. Got a text from my doctor's office. Whoopee! Paperwork. At the bottom of the deck. Let's see something else with this Emperor here. Ooh. There's some conflict going on here. Look at him, look at him, look at him. This person ain't getting no rest. Mm-mm. Oh, and the Five of Wands too? Whew-wee. There's some chaos going on around this person. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? They got the Five of Coins too. All triple nickel. 555. Look up the angel number 555. Oh, and look what's over all this. The devil. Toxicity. I ain't going no further. And it's something about the past. Six of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. But I would say here, with this Ten of Swords, this has got to end. Whatever it is, has got to end. For you. For your own sanity. Four of Wands. I mean, somebody, and Five of Cups, somebody here is dealing with something. And you just got to be absolutely clear with somebody here. You're missing the point. Page of Cups. You know, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I was hoping after I got through with Gemini that I wouldn't get any more of those. I think it was Gemini. Yeah, it was Gemini. I wouldn't get any more of those readings where it was just, like I was standing in a room full of people, like I said, with Gemini, and everybody coming, messages coming at me, with different this, and it's like people all around, and I'm hearing all their stories, and I'm like, stop. It's like that thing of, I hear the dead, or I see the dead, or something like that. Um, but it's like all these things, um, or stories coming in. This, Cancer was pretty clear and cut. This is pretty clear and cut, and that's the way I like the readings to go. So look up the angel number 555. Um, um, as a matter of fact, I'll do it for you, and we'll put it in the message. How about that? See, I'm a good person. I can handle that. All right, let's see. I have to use my microphone. What does the angel number 555 mean? Angel number 55 symbolizes spiritual guidance and learning. It is associated with transition, freedom, and independence. It helps you foresee and manifest your ideal in life with singularly motivated actions. However, 5 energy can also bring out itchy emotions, restlessness that make you change. And it's associated with change. This could be a change in location. This could be a change in job or a relationship change. But something here with 555 is something of a change. And it's somebody needs to get some spiritual guidance and learning here. So ask your, pray on it. Just pray on it. because somebody here is being spiritually guided by something very toxic and evil. That's where they're getting their guidance. And it may be in their sleep. Is the way they're being influenced. They're in a dark place, whoever this emperor is. Like I said, it could be a father figure. It could be a boss. Look at there. I am not believing this. We got King of Cups on King of Cups. I mean, can you get any more clarity than that? Somebody's pulling you into their darkness. This emperor is. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. They're pulling you down in the shadows. And you've got to be really clear on this. And there it is. What I just say, spiritual guidance and learning. That's what the Hierophant does. It teaches. Because whatever this person is, they're dealing with conflict. They're dealing with chaos. They're dealing with financial loss. I mean, they dealing with it all. And if I'm not mistaken, see, and the 5 of Cups. And they're bringing it to you. Jesus. What is this 3 of Wands? I bet you every time this person, or whoever this is, every time it comes around, you get depressed. Every single time. It's like, oh, God, it's that dredge of something here. Because this person is so in bondage that they can't find their way out. There's the Page of Swords. You need to tell this person, you need to give them some clarity. Hey, you're in a spiritual bondage. And until you break that bond of that toxicity that you're in, you need some spiritual guidance here. You need an exorcism. Is what you need. Page of Coins. Page of Swords. Page of Coins. 7 of Swords. Somebody's being very deceptive here. They're being dishonest about something here. The moon here. What is the moon? Clarify the moon. I bet you if you reflect back on conversation here, if something would really start reflecting on it, there's something here that's going to, like that little light goes on, that little light of mine. And we've got the Queen of Cups, the King and the Queen of Cups. And she is, that's Cancer energy. That's your 12th house. There's like something secretive going on here. You're dealing with somebody who I'm telling you, you're dealing with somebody that's dealing with the occult. They've got toxic in them. Let's just, Lord have mercy. Save me, Jesus. Yep, got 5 of Swords right here with the 8 of Cups. 5 of Swords over here. No wonder you stay in some sort of shadows. I mean, this person comes around, it drags you in. And it kind of maybe after a while, whatever that is around this person is going to be around in your home or in your life. What is this Fool? What is this in the past, this Fool? Don't be taking no risk with somebody here. Queen of Coins and the Lovers. That is Capricorn energy. That's Gemini energy. And that's in your third house right now. The house of communications, the house of thoughts, the house of writings, um, choices. Like I said, this is like where the devil here, where you have Adam and Eve and the apple and the temptation. This person is tempting you to follow them. Bite my apple. You want to bite my apple, Leo? Because it won't be good. It will cost. I wouldn't lose my soul for no amount of money for nobody. I'm sorry. I mean, it's like somebody's dragging you into that ring of fire. No, 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 no. You remember that old Johnny Cash song? I sung it over there in, was it Cancer or Gemini? I fell into the burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. See, here's the Empress. Venus energy. Temptress. And she's in your first house. Pluto. Oh my gosh. And you got a Queen Conch from Venus to Pluto. This is Venus and this is Pluto. And that in conjunct or quincunx is like that tug of war. These energies don't mix at all. You may be dealing with a Libra here, because, or a Taurus, but you know, this is Libra over here. This is Libra here. Venus rules Libra, but it also rules Taurus. And the only Taurus I'm getting here has to do with the income. There's no expansion. There's no growth. Yep, I'm not seeing Taurus anywhere else in here. That is the only place I'm seeing it. I see Capricorn. Mm-hmm. Let's clarify. You got the King of Coins here. This Virgo energy. Let me get one more on this. And like I said, that Eight of Cups there, all right? That's that Pisces energy. And something, you know, like I said, what is the shadow side of Pisces? I said Virgo is analytical. Service. Work. Security. Let me pull another one on this one. I think you're being drugged down here. Ain't going down that ring of fire. No way, Jose. Doesn't mean insult. I don't mean to insult anybody with that, but it's just an old saying. That song's just going through my mind and through my mind. Oh, again, look there. Two of Cups in reverse. It's affecting a relationship here. And the Eight of Cups. And I still feel that somebody is being very deceptive with you. Six of Swords. That ship that's coming in. What is it bringing? It's in the environment. What is it bringing? Oof. It's bringing the Nine of Wands. This thing's going to take root. Like I said, somebody here, they're blocking something from you seeing something. What is this Four of Swords? That Eight of Wands, remember the Eight of Wands comes out of nowhere. It just appears. It's like it just falls from the sky. And that's usually a Uranus energy. But it's Sagittarius. And this person stands there guarding the limits. Like, you can't come aboard my ship. You can't go and look. Even though you're waiting for something here. This person's not letting you into something on something. They're not telling you everything. You're left in the dark, in that shadow, in that Five of Swords, of some sort of you know something here. You know there's some conflict going on. You already sense it. I'm sorry, y'all. My cord keeps hitting them. Come on. Stop. Keeps hitting that microphone. Jeez. What is this Four of Swords? This person's not letting you in their head. They're not telling. See, look at there. I told you. The Fool. What's over here? The Fool. This person is not telling you something over here about this. This Queen of Coins and the Lovers. They're not. They're. What is this with this Emperor here? They're not telling you how they're tempting something else here, or being tempted, or being risky in relationships. Oh, look at there. Mars. This person is falling apart. Like I said, this person, whoever this is you're dealing with, they need an exorcism. And I ain't kidding. Everything is beginning to fall absolutely apart. Yeah. Bad choices, could be can't make choices, indecisive, don't know which direction to go, don't know what path to choose. I mean, 2 and 2, mind actions, mind thinks, body acts. Well, guess what? This person can't make a decision, so they don't know what action to take. King of Wands. I mean, their roots, look how their roots are just everywhere, where these are all curled up and everything, because they're hiding something. The Knight of Wands. Again, it's irresponsible actions. And it's fated that something here is going to fall apart. Oh my God, look there. Would I say something about a high spiritual advisor? Spiritual guide. There you go. There's something there with the high priestess. Prophecy. She's not, she doesn't, she doesn't uh give spiritual advice um the Hierophant does. Taurus. What she does is she reveals what's behind the veil that you can't see. So what's behind that veil is what is prophesied. Even though she is a spiritual person, very, very highly spiritual person, but she can see through the veil. She has the ability and the gift to see through something that others can't see. And she knows. Oh, look at there. That empress, that emperor. What'd I say? She knows he's hiding something. That something is falling absolutely apart. Like I said, this person needs a damn exorcism. They are so, their soul is so lost. And that Ace of Wands. This person is not, their roots are not grounded. That tree is gonna come. It's gonna come down. It's like the roots at the top of the ground. They're not really tight. This person is not grounded good. Six of Cups, something with the past. And there is the Hierophant. I told you, some kind of spiritual guidance. This person needs. The Six of Cups, something from the past here. The Ace of Wands, a new beginning. But there's something that she knows about this emperor. She already knows. She knows their secrets. That's not good. Let's see what the prophecy has that the High Priestess has for us. I've already shuffled the deck. I've already cut them. And I'm just do this now to save time to get to the reading. Because I know a lot of y'all just don't like. Can we just get on with the reading? One more. Ooh, okay. Bottom of the deck, we got shocking news. Like I said, there's news coming in. You will find something out about them that will shift your perspective. All consumed. There is an unhealthy obsession with an ideal of love. I'm telling you, there's something here that you're going to get some shocking news about somebody. Something happened in the spring, okay? And I feel like this is the past spring. It's already happened. Within a year, something is going to happen from spring within the year to next spring, okay? Patience. What you've been waiting for is making its way in. It isn't time to give up. Maybe not to give up, but in faith and belief here, Maybe so. I believe in that. Keep your faith. Keep your um, patience, your due diligence here, the faith and the hope that things change, turn. Um, but within a year, there's going to be something that comes about this person that you're going to find out about them that will completely change your perspective of this person, of maybe how you saw them. And it says within a year. So it could be within the year, any time within the year. Because just be patient, because something's going to reveal itself. Sure as the world, it's going to come. All right, let's see what kind of wisdom advice we have here for you, for Leos. You're going to find out about all this chaos that you've been kept in the dark. I feel like you've been kept in the dark about, that you don't really know. Oh, look at there. Time for a nap. Who's taking a nap? The Fool. And look what it is. It's a fox. Remember I said the Seven of Swords? That sneaky little devil. Really. And that number, 24, is heaven's government. You're going to find out something. Look at there. Regeneration. That tower falls. Somebody's got to make a decision here which way they're going to go. Don't ask no questions why, but there is a new life. Life's what you make of it. See? Thinker. Somebody's sitting there thinking. Co-create. I'm not saying procreate. I'm saying co-create. Mending. There's got to be some mending going on here. You see the little girls that kind of got the little flower, not flower, the flag ribbon thing. It's like working together to mend something here. And it's like, and every one of them's got the flags in there. Look at that. Flags there, the flag line there, the flag line there. And look at there, poised. And the flag line there. Every one of them has got it. TikTok. I mean, it's like flags. All right, let's see what we got for the moon here. I've already shuffled these. I do not know why I did that. Habit, I guess. All right, let's see what the moon, this lunar cycle. Boundaries. What did I say with that Nine of Wands? I believe it was over here. I saw it somewhere here. Can't remember where I saw it. I know I saw it. Might have been on the other end. But the waxing, that's during the full moon. Boundaries. You got to set up boundaries. Your authority, your power to set up the boundaries. So it doesn't pull you emotionally or drain you. And you got on the bottom here again, waxing. Waxing again, this is like self-love. You got to give yourself self-love. Sovereignty. Your own sovereignty. All right, let's see. What is the healing message for Leo? What time is it? I got to go get in the shower. Get myself going. Master the step you are on. In other words, don't take any more steps further till you master. And what I say, mastering the skills here, learn to master the skills. And that will bring the healing on the steps. It takes one step at a time. All right, what's being manifested here? Uh-oh. Well, that came out quick. Air. I think you're dealing with an air sign here. Work with the element of air to cut through the core of a situation and see the truth. So there's, like I said, there's something here with air that somebody, I told you, I kept saying you're dealing with air. And the situation is what lies right here. And up here, especially with this person. And I said, you're not being told the truth here. This person is being deceptive. In other words, cut through their BS. And with that Page of Swords here, okay, call them on it. Call them on their BS. And eventually the truth's going to come out. You'll start seeing the truth. But the more you give into this energy and you help feed it, that demonic energy there, it'll just grow stronger and stronger. And as long as you allow them, and whatever their conflict's going on here, draws you into, it keeps you in the shadows. And this is where the Ten of Swords comes in that says, And I feel like you've got the power here and the gift to see through it. You just got to rip that veil down. All right, let's see what door is opening for Leo here. It's a blue door. Interesting. Emotions. Don't let them. And look at the pentagram on the door. It's like the Star of David, but it's the 5 points of Venus as well. And look at there. It seems like there's a little light coming out from the door or something there. Wow. The art of life. There's no sacred light in the aurora of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. I think somebody's not living. They're hiding something. They're keeping something about their life in the dark. And if this isn't all darkness, I'll kiss your you-know-what. Your rear end. Okay? But somebody is, and what was that said about the other? About the air? So you could see the truth? Because somebody's hiding the truth from you. They're not telling you the truth about everything. They're hiding it from you. To keep you in the dark. To keep you in this conflict of what's going on. They're not telling you. They're not telling you really what's going on here. Because they're all in the fives. All they're sharing is their conflicts with you. Not the rest. I don't think somebody's being truthful and honest about their life. They're lying to you. It's up to you. You deal with it or you shut it down. But there is no way I'd let something like that walk through my door. Mm-mm. be in the darkness or you can be in the light. Whichever way you want to live, it's totally up to you. Let's see what the dice has got for you. All right, for Leo, give me planet, sign, and a house, please. For Leo, important. Planet, sign, and house. All right. The planet we have here is Mercury. The thinking, the thoughts, the clarity. I'm telling you, I still feeling it. Somebody's not telling. Scorpio energy. Somebody's being deceptive here. 7th house. And there may be somebody that's helping them hide it. Hide it from you. I wouldn't live in the dark for nobody. No. People that come around me, you want to keep secrets, you want to hide stuff, you want to live in the dark, fine, you go on and you live in that darkness all you want. But I would much rather live in the light than to live in darkness. Because darkness is ugly. I mean, it is ugly. So that's what I got for you, Leos. Oh, if you like the way I read, you enjoy the channel, please hit the subscribe button and come join the community here. Also, if you would, I'd appreciate it if you like the video. It resonates to some degree and it helps. Please give the video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms to put out there. I have to put more videos out. I know that. I'm doing the best I can. You know, I've got a life too, and I'm doing the best of everything that I can do right now. I'm just kind of right now. I'm just kind of sitting and waiting for a change in my life as well. You know, I may have some dark heads ahead. You know, dark days ahead. Um, but um, I'm keeping my faith and I'm keeping my head up and I'm looking positive and about it. And I'm like, we're gonna beat this thing or whatever it is. It's gonna be A-OK. So, it's about my mother. She's 89 years old. She's a wonderful woman. Everybody respects her. Everybody loves her. Nobody has anything bad to say about her. Even young kids like her. Teenagers like her. She's just a really, really good person. And some years back we found out she had about 6 years ago or somewhere like that. 5 years ago. 5 years. Close, you know, right before the 5 years. Found out she had cancer in her right lung, and they removed the lower lobe and took the nodes, and those were all clear. And we thought, oh yes, she didn't have to have no chemo, no radiation, no nothing. And her 5 year time was almost up that she would be clear. She could ring the bell, and just found out recently it has returned. So I know I've got some days that are going to be difficult. But I'll be there with her all the way through. And like I told her, we're going to beat this thing. We're going to beat it. And we just got to keep our faith and pray on it. And put it in the divine's hands and let him carry us through it and give us the strength to um, carry on. Let his will be done. So that's what I kind of got for y'all. But like I said, y'all just have to bear with me at times. Like I said, just told you why. So if you would, um, stick with me. Um, I mean, I've been like a lot of y'all, going through a lot of hell in my life. Um, for many, many years, and if it wasn't for my faith and my belief and trusting in my Creator, being there with me every way, guiding me, I don't think I would have made it through it. But um, he was there with me all the way. So, I've experienced it, like a lot of y'all experiencing. I'm human too. So, um, it's how where we put our faith in, where we put our trust in, and that's where you got to keep it. When you can't do anything about it, that's when it's got to go into his hands and say, Lord, I give it to you. Just help me and give me the strength to move forward and deal with it. So thank you again. I appreciate it, everyone. Like I said, just hang with in there with me. Come join them. I've got some of my friends coming back in slowly. I got to put more of the word out that I'm there or I'm here, so they can return and we can enjoy our little community again, our sisterhood, brotherhood, whatever that may be. Okay? I love you guys. Y'all take care, and I will see y'all later. Bye for now.